My garage was doing like that.
It's like connected from here.
It's connected from his house still and shit.
And like I have like a beer wire like inside my car still, so it's like coming out of my car.
Okay, really. And it's funny because you brought the long ass one and it's like it's just right there. The chingada.
Well, the iPhone chargers always like fucking show like this.
Oh, for reals.
It's like a piece of floss on the chingada.
Shoelace.
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 Shoelace. Oolay.
Shoelace.
Alright, so welcome back to another episode of EAU Podcast. My name is Ed. I'm here with my cousin Alex.
What up?
My brother Uli.
Here's a tip. And just a dong behind it.
Just a tip.
Ooh.
Alex. He's like, ooh.
Let's do it.
Just real quick, we won't really do a like what we've been up to, none of that bullshit, but
nothing really.
Yeah, because we've been seeing each other more on the regular.
Never is.
But
and then well, for the listeners, it'll just be the same thing. It'll be like work, I'll be like school, and Alex will just be like, I hate Walmart.
For reals though.
It's like the same shit.
There you go.
Just to bring it up, I guess it'll kind of give people a time frame of where we're at while we're recording this. The Super Bowl just passed this Sunday.
Super Bowl 2018.
And
Sunday.
52, right?
Fun day.
52.
I think so, yeah.
And we all got together here at Alex's house.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I went to a buffet.
That shit was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
That was a good time.
It was really, really badass. Like I told you, like thanks for having us over, but like I had fun. Like I don't know, I just came in. You had the little table set up where all the food was gonna be like that, and I was like, shh.
Fuck yeah.
And then when we left, Uli, he brought 3 boxes of wings, right?
Yep.
And instead of stacking them, he kind of just like
made them into like a pyramid.
Yeah, he took up like half of the fucking table. There was no room for like any other food. What the fuck?
I didn't even put my tierra in the middle.
Yeah, well. And I was trying to be all like.
Well, it's because like at first I didn't think it was gonna be that much food,
Yeah.
But like we kind of fixed it. Like Alex brought your wings.
There was gonna be more food.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was telling me right now.
I had brats. Do you like brats or not?
Like you want some brats, bro?
Do you eat a brat, bro?
You know what
I mean?
Yeah.
You like them?
No, I've never really had them.
Oh well, I bought some and I completely fucking forgot we had them.
See?
And then we were gonna make.
We're good.
We bought stuff to make finger sandwiches. You know what I mean? Like
like finger
like
foods
club,
like that.
like club sandwiches, like the little cut into little squares and shit.
Yeah.
But we're like, fuck, that's already a grip of food that we already had out. We're like, well, we'll see. Maybe we'll make them. You know.
Now what are you gonna eat?
The brats I completely forgot about.
And I thought we were gonna do a little bit more damage to the food. Well, fuck, man.
No, I thought we were gonna do way more, but the thing is, I think I just ate too quick too. But I had a little of everything, and then when you guys took off, I still ate more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I ate the wings that I took.
My stomach's still suffering from it right now.
Yo también a la madre.
Nah, I'm good.
When I was when I was going home, I was just like the marshmallows. I could just like if I opened my mouth, I could see them in the mirror. Like that was all stuff like that.
It was the marshmallow. They just had white stuff on them.
Oh, that's marshmallow.
Oh, it had to be.
What else?
But the marshmallows are fucking good. Just out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just went outside and roasted some marshmallows with little Alvin.
Well, they're supposed to be roasted, really like.
Mine too. I completely like burned mine pretty much.
But like yours,
Tito, like he roasted them like how you're supposed to. He's like, ew. He's like, they're too black. They're too hard. I don't want them anymore.
I don't like black stuff.
Whoa!
Are you all offended?
Yeah, Alex. He's all clear, like clasping his pearls. He's oh my god.
His pearl necklace.
He's all passed out. He's all passed out on the floor and shit. No, but it's because I don't really like certain food if it's really burnt well. So like when that got burnt, I just felt like I was like biting a piece of charcoal like that.
It does taste a little like ash like that, but I don't know. There's still like the marshmallow flavor.
Yeah, and like the gooiness inside.
It reminds me of going camping.
Yeah.
And like damn, ooh. Do it again.
We got together to watch the Super Bowl. We just grubbed on a whole bunch of food, but then after that, we went outside. And that's what we're talking about, roasting marshmallows. We had a little fire going, It took us a while to get the fire going.
I know what?
What the fuck?
It was crazy how like all the smoke.
The smoke, yeah.
It was a whole bunch of smoke. It was like waves of like shit ton of smoke, and then like
I think it was just clogged that bottom little like vent.
afterwards. And afterwards, when I got the smoke again, after you
Alex just unclogged it.
Bad. I wish I
But
could just get my eyebrows all quick, but I can't. Do it. Let me see.
yeah, I was like, I'm slow.
I can't even do it quick. They just look all like weird.
Maybe look like we're like twitching like that, just like
it just
it's
actually
not natural.
it just actually laughed because it's something to do, so I just started doing it, and Alex has to stop, like concentrate and do it. And shit.
His eyes are all popping out.
Yeah.
I'll give myself a stroke.
Cock.
Fuck.
But from the Super Bowl, the game was pretty badass.
Yeah, it was a good game.
It was a good game, yeah.
It was
I mean, we weren't really going for either team. We just
Yeah, I was kind of hoping like
we're rooting against the Patriots.
Bane, I was hoping that Bane just showed up.
Huh?
Bane just showed up, so like I ended the whole.
Oh, that would have been. Maybe like from fucking like Batman, right?
Yeah,
How he
like
blows
from the
up his
movie.
thing? Yeah.
They don't know because he never watched it.
Nikki's never seen it. Yeah.
The fuck?
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Huh? Losing me and shit.
Fucking around.
Because Nikki's never seen it.
Oh no, but she like knew anyways.
No wonder she was like.
She seen like the trailer.
No wonder she was like, ha, yeah, well, shut the fuck up, police.
She's a nerd.
That's why when you came in, Uli was just sitting there all sad, looking
That's
down
all,
and shit.
that's why when he came
He's like, yeah, JT.
My boy JT.
When he came inside, that's all that excited by the food right there. I'm gonna be here, Alex.
We're just under the table like that, just eating.
Just me and one Oshie.
He was on a timeout,
Is it a fort?
yeah.
night.
Food fort.
The game was good. The halftime show, I mean, I didn't
Just
really.
loves.
The Patriots lost, that's all that matters.
I'm not extra happy.
But for the halftime show, you were talking about like a meme that you see that just been popping up.
It's like when you went up to the stands. My boy JT.
Oh, with that little kid, right?
Yeah, like I guess he was trying to.
What happened with that? I didn't see it well. But
I'm assuming he was trying to take a selfie with him, so he was going like to his camera or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But like on the picture, it's just him looking at his phone while like him like Justin Timberlake right next to him like that, like he's like not interested. But the memes have been like if you were searching them, they're like Justin Timberlake songs.
Yeah, like, who's Justin Timberlake?
Yeah, shit like that.
Or like supposedly he's tweet. I saw one where he's like tweeting or something, and he puts like, I don't know who this guy is, but my mom is really excited, like just fucking around while like it's supposedly for like the older generation.
I saw one where like when he actually took a selfie with them, like somebody like quoted like with the Snapchat thing saying that just met Conor McGregor or something like that. Like,
I saw that one too. Yeah. Yeah, people just, as soon as something happens, people just jump on it quick. Well,
Yeah. People literally like live on the fucking internet.
yeah.
They just don't have lives.
We're just saying I'm on the internet.
We're on it right now. Right now.
It was weird because we saw a few ads and
A bunch of fucking
movie trailers.
Oof. There's a lot of good ones though.
But are there any that you remember the most?
It's not that I liked them. There was one that I liked that was funny, but the one that comes to mind was all the Tide.
Yeah, that's what I was
All
thinking
the Tide
too. Well,
commercials.
Yeah, it was a lot of time.
they just came out like throughout the whole.
The one that blew my mind was the one that was like for the football.
Yeah,
I was like, what the fuck? It's because it looked like they were talking about two players.
yeah.
And it was too legit. Well, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, they all look like twins. And it was the.
They look like twins.
I was like, oh, damn.
Not that same part.
They kind of tripped me. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, they look like twins, huh?
And then I looked at him when you said, and then I noticed it was the guy. That's when I was like, oh, it's the guy from the Tide. Yeah.
It ended up being a fucking Tide.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, but at
I felt
first
like-
I was like, what the fuck?
I felt like they were doing it because like the whole stupid challenge that's going on, the Tide Pod challenge. I feel like they're like, oh, we still clean. Like, so we're not just for eating.
Well, they got so much
Some
fucking
shit.
publicity. They spent some of that fucking cash and
Yeah, well.
do some
They were
commercials.
just all throwing. They were like throwing fucking money in people's faces.
They're
and
like,
shit.
for us,
They're
like,
like, it's
shitty
the dude from
ass commercial.
Stranger Things. Chief.
The other one
I'm just like, I don't know what he's talking about. I haven't watched it.
yeah,
well.
me either.
No? You guys should
No.
watch this. Fucking badass.
So-
The other one that I thought was pretty funny was like it was like the Giants players,
Oh
like
yeah,
Manning and Odell Beckham
Eli.
Jr.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, and like how they're doing that little dance routine, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty
It
funny.
was,
I
from,
seen
like,
a bunch of
it
pictures.
was like from Dirty Dancing. It was pretty
Oh,
much the
that's
exact
right,
same
that's
scene.
right.
Well, it was
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, and the picture I seen online was like holding them up like that.
Yeah,
like
well.
the jump at the end.
One of the things that I saw is, I don't know if you remember, like it kind of, like the screen just went black
Yeah, it happened all the time.
And then it came back all of a sudden, and it was just on the game. So someone put like, because they were like, "What was your favorite ad from Super Bowl?"
That happened to everybody.
Yeah, and then someone just wrote, I like the blackout ad that happened during one of the commercials. That was my favorite ad and shit.
Somebody all paid.
Yeah, well,
just for black space like that.
That's so. Imagine somebody's like, I was supposed to show, but I got blacked out, so they paid for nothing.
Yeah, well, the one thing that I was saying was we should have done a EAU podcast commercial for the Super Bowl.
I was thinking like, because I'm pretty sure it charges you by like second. So we just pay for 1 second. We're like, EAU just like cuts.
I was just thinking like a Bible face, just real quick.
And
just
then
quick, and then just goes away.
Just the Bible face, like not even the name or anything.
Just the Bible face. What the fuck? And they just like search that little face like that.
What it could be was like the Bible face, and under it just says like EAU podcast.
All tiny.
So people like who have this, like for example, like you, they can pause or like rewind it. And they're like, what was that?
How pointless.
So let's Google it.
Ay, mira.
A whole bunch of
Mexican for some reason.
It's funny though, because like we would pay for 1 second, so like if someone was blinking, like they just miss it and shit.
They just keep eating like that. Like they didn't even phase them.
Yeah, that's crazy because like how you said, I guess it's because like by region, how we saw like ads about,
from here.
Yeah, like around the area. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
that happened last year too, though.
Really? Yeah, I saw that too, and that's why I was like,
huh, they must be rich.
Well, what did y'all see? Leave it in the comments, please. How crazy like that.
His voice just got all like, please.
Boys, boy. What was your favorite album?
Probably the Solo.
See.
Yeah, that shit was fucking. It looked fucking good.
Like we were saying, it looked like it was gonna be like a fake commercial, just like Doritos or something.
Yeah, didn't it look fake at first?
Yeah. It's because what made me laugh.
What the fuck?
What made me laugh was like it started. I was like, "Oh shit, Alex!" To you, but I guess like it didn't really click while you were just like laying back in your recliner like that, just like chilling.
Yeah, shut up, Tito.
And then like it just hit you all of a sudden. You're like, "Oh shit!" And you got all crazy, started looking for the remote like that, and then like you got it, subiste.
It's like a rewinder roll. Let's see for the beginning.
Wow. And you like put up the volume like Tito said.
Yeah. Well,
Afterwards, I'm like, "Well, I can't hear."
I mean, it looks badass.
Okay, and then my boy Childish.
I saw a picture, like it was his high school picture, and he was wearing a Star Wars shirt. So that I look at him now, he's like playing while he's like actually in Star Wars.
Yeah,
I thought that was badass.
I think he's gonna do a good job. I think.
Yeah. It's funny how you mentioned when we saw the commercial, like they didn't even really show the character playing Han Solo.
I know. They just showed him at the very end.
Yeah, it was just like his eyes like that.
Now, guys, the movie's awesome, but I'm sorry, he looks nothing like Han Solo. Fuck, cool.
I haven't seen so he doesn't at all.
You're just assuming.
I don't know, like I sent you guys that other trailer. It was a full trailer. Came out the next day. Well, came out Monday. Did you guys see it or not?
I think I saw part of it. Yeah,
it's a different.
Because I saw him, but like you said, I was just like he doesn't really.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I thought it was the same one, so I already seen this, Alex.
But they don't really. No, it's another one. But they don't. I don't know. The parts he comes out, he doesn't really talk. He just says like three words.
He's all mute.
Yeah, well, just like. I wonder why they don't really show him more. Is it because he sucks?
I don't know.
Like how he looks.
Yeah, like
I feel like they're just building up
anticipation.
Yeah, also like when you're like, I have to go see what he does. But who knows?
When does it come out, in the summer?
May 25th.
That's crazy. They usually come out like every December. What I assume.
I know. No, we're just trying to get out of the way, guys.
Maybe there's gonna be another one in December.
Money's been spent.
Yeah, maybe it's gonna be 2 in 1 year.
It's gonna be 2 this year.
It just sucks and shit. Imagine. Well, I don't think we needed a Han Solo movie anyway.
Yeah.
We really didn't.
You already.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's beside the point. But.
Yeah, he's all like.
I don't want to talk about no more.
He's all without that shit, guy.
Because haven't we talked about it already?
Yeah, well, I think you mentioned it already. Well, yeah, because I brought it up where I was like, well, what would you prefer and shit? But yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah, you were saying like Obi-Wan movie or something like that.
I think they're probably gonna make one too.
See? It's funny though, because like
they're just milking Star Wars, huh?
Yeah.
They're like, we're gonna do a Yoda movie. We're gonna do a Darth Vader movie.
Like that.
No, they were like Luke on the newest one. He's all milking that thing like that. Yeah, well.
I figured I was just like by his dick, like that. Fucking weird. What the fuck, dude? Little Alex was probably looking at it like.
I turned Alex to just stop covering little Alex's eyes like that.
That's because if I was little, I would try to think that was supposed to be its dick.
Yeah.
I'd be like, that's its wee wee. You know what I mean? That's what I would think.
But little Alex, I feel like he's a little bit more like innocent, than how you were.
He's barely gonna be 4.
But you're at that age where like.
You're
Ed was already fucking making me drink and shit. Dude, I'll put in baby bottles. He's like, here, I was like, thanks. And I was like, I'm gonna go watch him, okay? He's all burping.
Yeah, he's like carrying you. Yeah, you got like extra bottle.
Hey, for some reason, like they let me like. If he was 4, I was 9.
Yeah, let me just go to your house.
No, I take her out. And you have beer for some reason.
And then get drunk and be like, walk home. 4 years
He was
old.
supposed to sleep when he gets here. I was like, oh, thank you, Ed. You wear him out.
What are you doing?
No, we play all day. But earlier, while we took my dog for a walk at the park.
Yeah.
And like, State Street Park, huh?
Yeah.
You know?
So you were saying, I remember.
Yeah, I was saying because like we went to go play racquetball.
Mm-hmm.
And he had to go use the restroom because we walked once around the park.
Mm.
He went to use the restroom, and we're walking by like a little area like where our family used to hang out and all that. And I was saying we should like come here with Alex and just like reminisce on the little areas we used
Just
to
to chill right there.
Go to, like,
just
go
to
to the
chill.
airplane and all that.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm sure. Like, we should just record it there.
Well, let's just go now.
Imagine
Bye,
we
guys.
record it there.
Just on the go like that or stuff. Okay.
We just take this, the mic,
Just be like,
That'd
just
be
like when we're walking.
late at night and shit.
That'd be cool right there at the plane.
A bum starts walking by. We're like, hey, come here, get on
jump
here.
him. No, we jump him.
Like old times.
Well, get in on this. Y'all becomes a fucking friend of ours and shit.
Yeah.
He's like a fan favorite. Like they're like, you just take over. Forget to see you guys.
But we're there, and like, just brings back memories. The plane and shit.
It does.
It's like, damn, that's sick.
So we were saying that like it just looks so dead compared to how it always used to.
I feel like it just looks gray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks gray.
It's because it's dying.
It's scary.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
silent
It sucks, though.
It's just like raining ash.
On it.
Yeah,
I was
crazy.
like, are those marshmallows? No, it's ash. I'm like, oh, okay.
And just with his mouth open like that, trying to catch him.
Marshmallows.
But
Yeah, like you said,
It should go.
it does look so like different. Well, it just looks all sad sometimes. The park. It's because like it feels like nobody likes to be out of their house really anymore. Well,
And then even when there is tournaments, like I passed by, it seems kind of dead still. Like it's kind of packed, but not as much as it used to be. Even like on regular like games, not even tournaments.
I know.
So like I'm just like I don't know.
we're all sad now.
Yeah,
we're all
I'm
down.
I know.
I want to talk.
Thanks,
no more.
Alex.
Dun, 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 dun. I know, man. Got all buzzkill. From the good old days.
I just want to cry.
Yeah. No, but we should go kick it right there. We can even have like a little cookout right there at the spot right there where we always used to have all the carne asadas and shit. Well,
We should. Where the fuck don't we? Well,
I don't know.
just go reserve it. Get a fucking beer license. You're already gonna be 21.
Yeah, how do you?
But you go get it, Uli.
I think it's free, isn't it? Or is it like $3 or some shit?
I don't know about the beer.
To like reserve a Ramada and like for the beer license.
Yeah.
Because a cop can be like, "I'm gonna go check this out." And he gets
A
out,
license?
and we're all drinking beer, and he's like, "You guys have a license?" And we don't. Like, we can get like.
I'd be like, yes, I'm driving.
Yeah, I'm a driver.
I'll dig like that.
License to kill.
Boggle
Alex.
Hitman.
Fuck yeah.
Boggle man.
But to get the Ramada, I think you just go to City Hall and you can just reserve it easily.
I'm
But
sure they reserve the whole park.
for the beer
Once the weather
license.
gets better, we should.
Yeah, that'd be
Next
badass.
time when I take my dog for a walk, I'll hit you guys up.
Go ahead, we'll just go.
Because then we just let him run in the field right there. Well, he's a nice ass dog, but he's just fucking big.
He just texts me, Tito. He's like, who are these guys?
Imagine he just eats you guys.
I'll have to
The next episode is just me almost so
So,
oh yeah, we're eating.
and your dog, you're like, whoop. when he barks,
I'd have to take him out like fucking what's it called? What's that movie called?
Old Yeller.
No, not Old Yeller. Like it's a Will Smith movie. Where he's like the last person. Yeah, I just like has to kill his dog. Did you watch it? Have you watched it?
Yeah.
I'd have to take him out like that. I'd be like, sorry, Alex.
hey, like your dog, he barks.
He's like, no! When he's just holding me back.
Like, Alex, let go.
I'm like, no! It's all dramatic like that.
We're like a couple feet away, like like he's not far away.
So let me get close to that so you can hear his neck all crazy.
It's like a dog ambulance just shows up like that.
Dogs come out.
They just get him on a stretcher and go, they just keep running to the fucking ambulance and shit. They just take off.
So if there was
siren just like woof woof woof, just like dog.
Crazy.
If it had to be like a dog that you picture doing that, what dog do you think it would be driving the ambulance, like actually working and stuff?
I don't know. Like just right now,
I would say like a golden retriever. Yeah.
Right now, that just came to my mind was
I thought about boxer.
Doberman Pinscher, I think they're called.
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Like on the cartoons, how they like point like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, they're like stiff.
Yeah.
I was thinking of like I don't know why like a boxer.
Like a boxer.
Dog, yeah. Kind of like more athletic one because you gotta like run. It's like a bulldog. He's all like lazy. He's a driver.
For some reason, like just one of these.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yep. Is that a Rottweiler?
No, that's a Doberman Pinscher.
Holy just they all look the same
Yeah.
to me. Racist.
I don't see color.
Like I literally just looked it up, like with the name and everything. He's like, Google's wrong.
I know my dogs.
It's funny though, because like Alex had to like pause it up and he's like, "Did I Google the right thing?"
I'll double check them.
I'm just checking.
Yep, Doberman Pinscher.
Just testing you. You're like, oh.
I'll look up like Rottweiler.
Yeah. Well.
Even he's like, that's a Chihuahua. It's not Chihuahua. That's wrong again. I told you, Google doesn't even know dogs.
Google.
Uli just has his own like pictures of.
He just
this is yeah.
He just chills at home with just all kinds of puppies, just all just all crazy.
I'm sorry, what are you again? Just asking the dogs.
You had mentioned a little bit before we started recording that you kind of want to talk about the whole like science versus religion.
People don't get triggered. I don't know what people.
Yeah, they do. Fucking.
Yeah, well, I mean, who even knows? Because we didn't.
You don't have to continue listening.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, we didn't really talk about what we each believe in, but so we'll start off with you, Alex.
I'm Jewish.
What are your like thoughts on it?
I don't know. Like, I mean, I feel like it's obviously science over religion.
Okay.
That's my personal like take on it. You know.
Like you believe more in science.
Yeah.
Okay, so like it's because the thing is it's gonna be hard because we don't really know science and I don't really know religion.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean. Like
I'm not saying like I don't really know both, but like I mean I think I know enough to put it like
You're 2 cents in.
Half cents.
I can probably put like half.
Maybe like 5 cents at the most.
I can probably
nickel clink clink.
Just a peso.
That's how much I know.
But I don't know. It's because what do you guys think about like the universe in general?
Crazy as fuck because it's so big and we aren't the only beings living. I feel like.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
But the way I always think about everything is like unless I actually see it for myself, I'm
Then it's false.
I'm
well,
never
they have
really
pictures though to like prove it. What?
Yeah, well, but it's like, how do you know
Photoshop.
like any of those pictures are like real? You know what I mean? Like,
did you take them, Alex?
no. Like, I'm just saying, like, just think about it. Wow, where you're just like, we just have to believe what we're shown because we don't really know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's not your camera, it's not your like device that's actually looking at all these things.
I've seen Saturn though, like for myself.
He has supervision. Oh la madre.
Like one time at Skinner's house, because Skinner's dad had like a fucking badass telescope, dude. A fucking badass telescope. It was huge.
Yeah.
And like,
You just thought, why is it pointing at that house?
I'm like, isn't that Team Sandy's house?
Yeah.
He's like, he just moves it over.
He's like, look, it's Saturn.
No, look at Uranus.
I was looking at Uranus. No, but like it was crazy because like apparently like Saturn, you were gonna be able to see it while like in a line of distance.
So did you see the other planets before or no?
No, like some of them were just
yeah.
Like this one was like in sight, and like it looked just like a fucking star, like that one, just like a little star. That's all it looked like. But in the telescope, it straight up looked like the fucking like how you see it in the books. Like and shit, it looked exactly like that.
Yeah,
that's badass.
And like I saw it maybe about like that big, bro.
Yeah,
like this one.
Which is like maybe like an inch.
Honestly, maybe like 2 centimeters.
Okay.
It was pretty small, but like you can see it. Well, it's fucking far. It's not like the Hubble telescope. Well,
yeah,
this shit's a telescope you fucking have in the backyard.
Yeah,
but that shit was a trip.
Have you ever seen
that
Mars?
Was a fucking trip. Mars?
Yeah, because it's like the one planet over.
I mean, I'd be down.
I've seen it like in the sky, and it just looks like
a star that's like next to them.
That's something I'm gonna have to just get into. I'm about to buy like a fucking badass telescope, just start looking at shit.
I'm down. Like let's all pitch in on one.
Yeah. Like a huge ass one like that,
and like a constellation,
like
together.
Dads. Yeah. It was maybe like as big as a table, not like square, but like this long,
which is what, like 2 feet, maybe 2 to 3 feet.
It would go up on. It's like a tube. It's probably like that big. Yeah. And it would come up like this, and then there's like this one spot where like that's where you look at it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that must be really interesting to actually like that. That would be your job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I'm saying, well, like I want to see it for myself. Well, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. So we don't believe you, Alex.
No. I'm not saying that I don't believe him. But like you see, like you've seen it. While like you've seen like through the telescope, so you've seen some shit. Well, but like I just look up and like I just see the stars how they are now. While I'm like I don't have.
But it's crazy because like
I don't have a telescope. How sad.
So like, say if somebody was on Mars, they'll probably see us as a star.
Just high.
Yep. That's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Just like when you're on the moon, we don't look like a star. We look like Earth, like that.
Yeah.
I see it in the fucking. I want to see that.
If there was a way for you to like, for some reason they're like, Alex, we need you to go to the moon for something.
I'm just like, I'm in.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I would.
Well, what about Mars?
I think eventually there's going to be trips to the moon like nothing. It's just going to be a thing.
Same thing to Mars, huh?
Because I think they're trying to get people to like go, but like never come back.
Yeah, well, it takes years to get there though. Either way.
Yeah.
You know, that's just.
And they want them to go.
Let's come back. I'm just all sad like that.
Like we record up there for the pod.
We're just like fucking communicating. I'm still staticky, all crazy.
Yeah.
It's all fucking aliens trying to attack you. Oh, crazy.
Yeah, laser.
Yeah, like laser guns.
They want to just give you like an assault rifle.
It's mind blowing though. Wow, like just the universe in general and like how it's black because
like an anus.
Uranus? That's blue.
Oh, that's what I meant.
But like it's black just because it's so fucking big. Well, you can't even see the end of it. Yeah. It's almost looking like down a dark hallway.
Yeah. Like,
you know what I mean? Like you can't see the end, but like it just keeps going. That's mind blowing.
Alex getting all crazy.
Oh wow!
The thing that sucks is we're never gonna know in our lifetime.
Fuck no. Probably not even in. I don't even know. 2,000 years.
So, well, like, do you believe in that? Like, what is it? Like 2 billion something years? Like the sun's gonna blow up, so it's just gonna kill Earth. Have you heard that?
And how long?
I don't know how long. I think it's like 2 billion or something.
But that's a theory, supposedly. Like the.
Is it because suns blow? I mean, not suns. Stars blow up, and the sun's a star. Mm-hmm. So like eventually, it's gonna blow up.
Yeah, it's probably is.
But I mean,
But by then, I'm sure we'll be able to fucking like. We probably wouldn't even be here. Like the human race of Earth probably wouldn't even be here.
That's crazy because then that's gonna be the whole solar system. We would have to go to
by something, or if we just left the planet. Because eventually, I think we're just gonna migrate.
We're gonna just move Earth. Like I just pictured like the episode of like SpongeBob. Remember they're just like moving Bikini Bottom like that.
He's not pushing it.
He's not push.
We just have like a fucking spaceship with a rope just tied around Earth. We're just pulling it like that. But it's crazy though. It's mind blowing.
Alex is just all like his mind has just been blown.
Oh, what else is like your guys' take on that though?
Well, it's because I mean we didn't really. For some reason, we just all started talking about Mars, like space. Yeah. But we were talking about just the whole like religion and all that stuff.
Like what's your guys' take on evolution?
On evolution?
Yeah. That we're monkeys.
That we evolved from like monkeys or whatever. Apes.
And I feel like I
think it's kind of true because like it's crazy how like the only animal has like thumbs, multiple thumbs is monkey.
What I think is crazy is how they keep finding shit. Like they keep finding like different fossils and they're like, oh shit, like this creature existed.
Yeah, this human looked more like a monkey, like evolving and stuff. I guess.
Did I send you guys that thing that they found like more like ruins?
No, I don't think so.
I forgot what they were saying, but like
while he looks that up real quick, the way I always think about it, I just like to be able to see shit for myself, and because like the whole thing with like evolution, and it's been proven, people say The same thing with like religion, with the Bibles and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
where it's just like I don't know. Well, I don't know how much of it is
No, I don't think I did.
happened. Yeah, like you know what I mean.
Did you hear recently? Did you hear the whole thing about King Tut's mom?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I guess they had like a, I don't know what the fuck, I guess like her mummy or whatever. So they like 3D printed her face so like you can see how she used to look.
Mm.
And there's a bunch of like memes about it.
Really?
Like, not a whole bunch, but I saw a few where it's just like, because she looked white.
Mm-hmm.
So they're saying, so you want me to believe, like, I don't know how to say his whole name.
Yeah.
Like King Tut, it's like Tut, and a whole bunch of like more stuff to it that you would expect me to, like, he had a white mother.
King Tut Tifitofo.
Tito.
Did you call me? I'm just dressed like I got
A
that
pharaoh?
huge hat like that.
Prince Tifitofo.
And they're saying like that one because like she looked white,
Mm.
and people say she should look more like dark skinned, I guess.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like, I don't
crazy. Well, they're saying that King Tut looks fucking. He used to look all deformed because they were all inbred. Well,
know. Mhm.
and like you should look it up how he used to look. Like he looked fucking weird, dude.
See?
Yeah, it's actually pretty sad.
It was like
Like, what the fuck?
Igor. Was
Yeah,
it?
seriously though,
Yeah.
dude. Like,
One of the
supposedly,
things-
like,
one of the
couldn't
things
really
that
hear that good and shit. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, well,
One of the things that I think is the weirdest is just how whenever they find like old stuff from like pharaohs and all that stuff, there always seems to be like alien prints or alien like beings on all their like little like drawings and all their
Oh, yeah.
art like that.
that's crazy.
That always just trips me out. Where it's just like it's weird. Wow.
Like in Mexico, like at the Aztec temples.
How do you think the pyramids were made? Aliens.
well, I was like with these,
stone?
well, they
Stone,
were
you
stoned.
No, stone. Like rock.
Like rock. Like Dwayne the Jump.
Like doing the John.
I think it's somewhere in Mexico though. Like they have temples, well, like the Aztecs and shit, and they have like a carved like astronaut.
Oh yeah. I've heard of that. Yeah, like it's just someone and it's just like a round like thing. Like
Yeah, they have like,
over
but
there.
they have like a suit, and it looks like they would have like a respirator and everything on the suit. Though.
I see stuff where they have people and
Haven't
they're
seen
like
it?
they're
Huh?
praying up to somebody like arriba así también, and they look weird like that. They look like an alien.
It's just
That's
me.
crazy.
I just think it's weird. Like I don't know. Like we were talking about it, me and you once, weren't we? Like
I don't know.
I feel like it's so big the universe, where I'm just like, there's no possible way that we could be the only thing out there.
Tell me what you saw or like read or whatever about mountains.
What's mind blowing?
Oh yeah,
Because like it looks like a spaceman, right?
Yeah.
But like behind him, it almost looks like he would be underwater.
Like
it's a scuba diver.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's almost like it would be a scooter.
Yeah.
But like that's from way like
Yeah, well, that
ancient
wasn't
times.
even a thing either.
yeah shit.
Yeah.
Like it even looks like it would have a respirator.
It's a Big Daddy.
Why? That's freaking crazy though, you know? Like, they saw something, bro. They had to have seen something. And that kind of brings it back to, like, evolution. I feel like we didn't just evolve from monkeys or apes or whatever. I feel like something helped us.
Evolve.
Yeah.
Time travel.
And
Somebody fucked a monkey.
that's a whole nother subject. Do you believe in time travel?
I think so.
I feel like if time travel, don't you think they would have figured it out by now though?
Fuck no.
Nah.
We barely even had technology for, like, you know, like, the way we've been living, it's barely been, like, 2,000 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's like I believe in time travel.
And,
It
like,
eventually
the Earth
happen.
is millions and millions and millions of... like, the dinosaurs as well. How they were real. That's mind-blowing, too.
That's what I was gonna tell you. This is one thing that I don't remember if I heard it somewhere or read it somewhere, but people were saying like that they have a theory. Think about how big dinosaurs used to be and everything.
Mhm.
Where it's just like, how can they not? And there used to be so many. How they have such a hard time finding them all sometimes.
Like their bones.
So like one
Because
thing,
they're so fucking old, though.
one thing that I
They're
read,
so deep underground.
people like theorize that that's how mountains were made, because wherever they fell and died, that's because like if you look at some, remember I was telling you when we were driving, and the shape of them, it just looks like it's a dinosaur, like it's dead, and that's just where it is. Well, like it just fossilized right there. And some of them had like it just looks like the tail y todo. And it's weird if you look at them like that. Well,
But, like, dinosaurs the size of mountains?
I mean,
They were pretty
you
big.
never know. It's because we don't.
But
It's because the thing is like.
It could be like piles of dinosaurs too. You never know.
No, I just picture like it's one, and that's just the size of it. Like, and it's obviously not like you're gonna just like scrape a little bit. Like, oh look, It's a dinosaur.
Yeah.
I feel like it's over time all like más tierra,
Like it died there,
rocks,
yeah, like piled up
fucking
in that
everything
area.
that grows
Yeah,
on it. You know what I mean? Like it makes it seem
Because
bigger.
Yeah, I feel you.
Because
You know
like
what I'm
why
saying?
would
I feel you.
like everything not be like even
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
all the way around?
So the Earth is flat. Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
No.
Water's wet. But,
another fact.
yeah, I get you. I don't know. It's just crazy though. Like,
Next time you're driving, and you were like, you know,
well, you know, I drive a
Yeah,
shitload.
so just have that in mind and like just look at certain ones, and you're just like not all of them. You know what I mean? But like some you're gonna be like
Yeah, like there's like the like it's like the body and then like kind of the head and the tail and all that.
Yeah.
Because he told me that like I was looking at him when he was driving, like someone kind of looked like it was.
She's marijuana. Not crazy, no, but like,
I'm tripping.
it's on no acid. But do you guys think something came here and helped us like evolve?
there had to have been because it feels like it just
A god.
Yeah.
we were like, and let's say we were at the bottom of wherever we're at, ¿verdad? And it feels like we weren't really making a lot of like advances at least as far as technology, and it feels like it just like from one day to the other we were just like,
So you don't believe like the whole Adam and Eve?
So you don't believe in religion at all then?
Not really.
The way I look at it is like I feel like it's just as plausible as science is though, because I mean if you think about science, whenever they come up with something they're like, this is how it is, ¿verdad? And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, we're wrong, this is actually how it is. You know what I mean?
Because like the whole like that I was thinking about dinosaurs. They were saying they're like lizards, like reptiles, but now they had feathers.
Yeah, now they're saying they come from birds.
Yeah,
they've always said they came from birds though.
But it's because
like I just heard about that recently. Not like all like yesterday, but like you know.
It's because the thing is like for like certain things, not like everything. They're just with science it's the same thing. While they're just like they think they figure something out and they're like, that's it. It's scientifically proven. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh.
10 years later, for some reason, someone revisits it and they're like, oh, you guys were wrong.
But you have to remember that science does talk about the universe versus like the Bible only talks about Earth.
Think of it this way, like what if
the Bible
whole
says
story
there's
with the
nothing
Bible
else out there.
That's what I don't understand about the Bible, because the Bible is just somebody wrote events. So.
Yeah, like that's what I was gonna say too. Like the Bible wasn't even written by Jesus or God, or
yeah, well,
it was just somebody that wrote the Bible. So, do you believe in religion 100% then?
100%. I mean, I can't say that. I mean, I do believe in religion though. Mm-hmm. It's weird though, because whenever I go to, and that's what I was thinking right now though. Like whenever if I go to church, it seems like everybody in the church knows what they have to say in certain areas, in certain times.
Emotions and shit.
And I don't want to say it. Our Father who art in heaven.
Like I'm religious to a certain extent too,
Yeah.
But like I'm not full blown religious.
Yeah. Well, it's because like I don't think anybody. Well, I can't say anybody.
There is some people that are.
I'm saying us. Like I'm saying us. Like we're not really we were never really religious. Well,
should start a new religion.
We didn't really. It wasn't like, oh, we gotta go to church on Sundays.
No.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
But I feel like we are kind of like, you know, in a way like stereotypical Mexican where, you know, like you light velas and. You know, like your nanas know prayers and they always pray for you and like you get me.
Yeah.
But we're slowly getting out of that because eventually we're gonna be like the tatas and we don't know none of that shit.
Yeah.
So eventually that's not even gonna exist. You know what I'm saying? We're almost like that last generation that has that original, like old school type caring and shit and
well, when you pass by a church, te persinas.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. We'll see.
You know,
I can't, or like you know when you're driving and you'll see like a cross.
Yeah, like
right también igual. Like even if you're like anywhere.
Yeah.
So I mean, like you said though, we're not religious enough though.
Yeah, like I don't really go to church at all. I can't even say I don't really go to church. I don't go to church.
Yeah, me
neither.
And I don't really like. I don't like to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The only time I go is like when I have to. When it's for certain things that require church and stuff like that, then like I go.
Yeah.
But I've never been one to really be like, hey, let's go to church. You know.
And one of the most difficult things here where we live at is like
water, drought, food.
We have like. I mean, if we would decide to go to church right now, we would go to church and everything would be in English. But I mean, since we live on the border, sometimes you have to go do stuff over there, and everything's the exact same thing, but everything's in Spanish. And you're like,
here there's a lot of Spanish though.
Yeah,
I mean, basically Mexico.
Well, it's because they have they have Spanish mass here also. Mm-hmm. But I mean, you go over there and it's just completely Spanish. The mass, but then because that's their primary language, and it's so different. It's so weird. Like, remember, we were talking. Come on.
It's not even it wasn't really church, no.
Yeah, well, it was, but it's because they were doing
they're just saying
well, it's because I don't know if we mentioned it on one of the last ones, but it's because our grandfather passed away. Our tata. Yeah. Just shout out to Don Chuy.
Shout out.
But R.I.P. But we had to go to the rosary and all that stuff. And when we were at the rosary, it was weird because it was cool because we got to see so much family. It sucks because it seems like that's some of the only time that all the family gets together is when someone passes away.
Did everybody come down?
A lot of people came down. Yeah. A lot of people were missing, but it was weird because he passed away here, and the mortuary here went from, and then we had to wait a couple of days because then we crossed them over the line. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So across the line, we did the rosary and the mass and the burial and all that stuff.
And it all happened in 2 days.
Yeah, it's because over there across the line, everything's just
quick. Yeah,
quick. But what was weird was when we were there at the rosary, the lady that was giving the rosary was just extra. Yeah, extra as hell. She would be like,
reconocer.
Yeah.
La reverga.
That's how she would say it. Also, ever since then, Uli just says that one, and it makes me laugh.
What did she say?
Reconocer.
What does that mean?
Reconocer.
Recognize. It's because one part of the thing that she had to say was the word reconocer.
Yeah, but she said it a shit ton of times.
Yeah. So she wouldn't say she wouldn't be reading. She'd be like reconocer. She would say like that, like Uli said. She'd be like reconocer, and then she'd be like. Every time that she would say, because when you're doing the rosary, you say Jesus a lot and stuff. Pues Jesus. But every time she would say, she'd be like Jesus. Yeah, but she would say it so weird, extra. That's how she would say it, because I was sitting here and I could the way I was looking at her was at an angle on the side, so she would be like Jesus. All weird like that. Yeah. But I don't know. She was just because there was no microphone or anything, so she just had to be loud. Mm. So she was loud like that. She was just too much.
Yeah.
We were just like whatever. But everybody knew what to say while everything was in Spanish. So
we're just chilling there.
Yeah, I just felt
every once in a while instead of do the sound of the cross,
you guys were like R.I.P.
Yeah,
all American, all modern day.
Yeah, when I walked in, I was just walking to the thing.
Jesus Lampare.
Yeah, I just thought pouring some out for the homie.
Fuck, but I don't know any of that shit. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I don't know what your hand signals, and then sometimes when they know when to stand and sit, and they hold each other's hands.
Yeah, I kind of just wait till people.
It's because that's what I don't like. Or
we have to start
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Well, that's the thing that I don't like about church, where it's just I
just walk out.
Yeah, I greet everybody.
I just come back in when they're sitting down. So hi.
Oh, and then at the mass when we actually went to the church. The priest that was giving the whatever it's called, the sermon, I don't know what it's called, but when he was saying everything that he was saying, he's like, we have to say un Padre Nuestro or whatever, ¿verdad? And then I guess it wasn't loud enough for him, so he's just like, come on, he's like, remember, he's like, come on, everybody has to say it.
We're all grieving and all that. He's just like, come on, guys.
Yeah, well, and then
sing along.
He just kept doing it until people started saying it loud enough. I was just saying there because I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck you.
I don't know how it said, but like you said, because I've gone to church here, and what I don't like is how you said, you have to stand and kneel, and then at one point everybody has to hold hands, and then you have to go up and get the
The hostia.
La hostia?
Yeah, the body of Christ.
You don't have to get up and get it.
Yeah. Well, but like, when you go up and get the hostia, you have to come back and like
Pray
like kneel there and like pray, and then but before that is when everybody has to like shake hands and hug. I don't know, it's weird. You have to like hug everyone in your like
little vicinity area.
Yeah, like your little like area, and sometimes you're just close to people you don't even.
It's a little odd, well.
Yeah, you're just close to people you don't know while like sitting close to people you don't know. So I'm just like, hey, hi.
Like when you guys go and pray, like do you guys take the hostia or not?
No.
Oh, well, have you ever?
I have before.
Like when you would go down and pray, do you just say a prayer like "Our Father who art in heaven"? Or do you just talk to God?
I just talk to God.
Yeah, like I would just talk to God. It's because like I don't really know.
I don't remember the prayer.
Like I wouldn't even try to do the prayers because like I don't know them completely, and I wouldn't want to like
Or like when you confess to
I never confess.
Oh, I haven't confessed since I did like. My
basically, their little like slap in the hand is like well, give me 5 Hail Marys and 10 Our Fathers, and then you just go and say them over and over and over and over.
Yeah. Like,
I just feel like
that's all it takes.
Yeah,
it's funny because I had to do that for my confirmation, and I never did the confession.
I'm just like, cut that out. All crazy.
What do you mean? Why?
No, just playing around, like just messing around, while like because he got his.
So that they molest you? Is that what this is?
I was like, no, not that.
Oh my god!
I was just saying, like for some reason, they take like Willie's confirmation away, because he's just like, you never did the confession.
They all hear and shit. We heard you on it.
Someone like a priest pops up from the corner of them. So what are you doing with a priest in here, Alex?
Might never know.
No, but whenever they say like say 5 Hail Marys or whatever you say,
whatever the fuck.
I just picture him like a quarterback while they're like, go long.
5 Hail Marys. I'm like, fuck, it's gonna be hard, but I'm not really a QB priest. Okay, Father, forgive me.
Just I got a bad arm. Father.
You're like Hike, he like runs out the body.
I just feel like I don't know. It's like that apparently does it well,
Yeah. Confessing.
It's just like it's kind of like
I'm sorry, I killed somebody.
I didn't even do my confirmation.
No.
That's one thing that I
forced to.
That's one thing that I don't like you said either. Where it's just like supposedly somebody can kill somebody. People can do all these bad things, and as long as they just like confess or whatever, they're just as good now. In like for example, like I'm saying, supposedly like to get into heaven. Like let's say like.
I don't want to go to heaven. I want to go to Thug's Mansion.
I haven't really done anything, right? So like, let's say like I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna go to heaven, right? Because in my opinion, I haven't really done anything wrong for me to not be able to get into heaven.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we only killed like 2 people.
And somebody who like did all these bad things, pretty much just confesses and accepts God. So now he's just as good as me now. So like now we're both gonna be there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, killer.
Well, it's the same thing like you said. Well, like the confession.
You just give him shit up, Pedrito.
So you're not really supposed to be here, all like
every day like that,
like looking down on people like that and stuff.
And like religion says that like God forgives all. Well,
yeah,
So like Hitler's in heaven.
Alex's face is just like Hitler's in heaven. He just
he believes that.
I start posing.
Like, isn't that crazy though?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. He never.
Or Osama bin Laden.
But he probably never confessed.
They should have.
Why?
That would have been the
fucked up.
But like, but you don't have to confess. Well, like God forgives all, like no matter what.
Yeah.
But imagine it's actually like how sometimes you see it on the cartoons and stuff. Let's say it's actually like how it is, where when you die, all of a sudden you're like standing outside the gate like that, and then they have a book with all the stuff from your life.
They'd be like, well, he forgives me.
Yeah.
Even if you doubt him, even if you don't believe in him, he's still gonna forgive you when you die. Like that is the code of the religion of God. Well, that's what they say. Mm-hmm. So it's in reality that means everybody goes to heaven. It's kind of like.
So maybe you think maybe like hell doesn't even exist then? It's just something that came up to like scare us. Like I can be hell. El Satanás.
But they say that Satan was an angel. Well.
Yeah. So you mean
the first rebel?
You mean Satanás?
That's supposed to be like the most beautiful angel or something like that. Something like that. He got all ugly.
I don't know, but like he's like the first one to ever defy God and like
Yeah.
He was like, well, then you go start your own shit.
Start your own religion.
So like that's what they say. Well, he was like the first rebel. So,
without a cause.
And it's just funny because they're like, you know, if you're a bad person, you're gonna go to hell, and the devil's gonna torture you, and you're gonna live in torture forever. You know.
Yeah.
It's just funny because don't you think the devil would be like, haha, I'm gonna be doing this for you, God. I'm torturing because they were so bad. Don't you think if anything he'd be like, hell yeah, come and do it more.
Like come and sin more over here.
Yeah, you know, like he wouldn't be like, I'm gonna punish you.
Yeah. So you think like hell would be like a type of like the way it is on like South Park? Remember how they're just like partying like that?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like the devil's all gay.
Yeah, well.
My favorite thing was like the bigger, longer, and uncut.
Yeah, well.
Damn, like I think that's what introduced me into South Park.
Say?
Yeah, when I was little, like fuck, that shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
I watched it over and over and over. And
yeah. See, because I just remember at one point, I think it's on the movie, they just like they go down to hell and they're just having like a party like that. Because I remember he has like a Hawaiian like a lei or whatever it's called like that.
I think so.
They're just all partying like
Hussein, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's fucking Saddam Hussein. He's like,
he's just like a Canadian like
yeah, like that Canadian.
And then when he whips out the deals, like, Hussein! He sounds all crazy. Like, come on, son, it's not real. He gets all crazy and shit.
I didn't really watch that movie.
But, like, you know.
I think I saw that a lot because of Tito.
Yeah.
Probably.
Come on, guy.
He sounds like.
Yeah.
Fuck, I love that. I have that movie and I don't know where the fuck it's at. I need to look for it.
I might even have that on VHS. Do you even know what that is, Uli?
Like, yeah, I'm from the 90s, dick.
What are you talking about?
He's all hand-me-downs.
Yeah.
What do you expect? You had everything.
Who?
You?
Shit. I wish.
But, like, how long? like, don't you think it wouldn't be you being punished by the devil for doing something? Wouldn't it be, like, if anything, being, like...
Like, yeah, like, go keep doing.
Well, that's one thing that I think is weird because we'll never know.
And just like God, forgives all, so hell would just be empty anyway.
But have you seen? Because I've seen like TV shows. And just real quick, I've seen TV shows of people who have like supposedly died,
came back,
and were brought back to life. Like you know, like I don't know what was happening. Like you know, they got in a car accident or whatever. Like a doctor saved them, a paramedic saved them. Like somebody saved them. You know what I'm saying? And they like tell stories of what they saw, and some of it's like crazy. Well,
yeah, like some of them say they see Jesus.
Yeah, some of them say that they saw like like just like a white light, or like usually it'll be like a family member like trying to tell them like, you know, come with me, or like don't come over here, it's not your time, blah blah. People actually like say
they like come with me, come.
People say that they actually saw like what they describe as heaven, and they just describe like white, and they describe like, you know, like it's a paradise, blah blah. But I remember this one guy described hell.
Yeah, I was like, he went to hell.
Yeah, he described hell. He just said it was like crazy. Well, it was just like people just like yelling and crying and just different shit like that. Well, like
that reminds me of a story. I wonder if it's the same one.
I don't know which one.
Where this guy, he died for like, I think it was like 42 seconds or some shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he went to hell. He said, and in hell though, he was there for like a few years.
Damn.
No, I didn't hear about that.
And like when he came back to life, like, you know, they brought him back and he said like he experienced hell for like years. And he was like dead for like 42 seconds. And he wrote a book about it and shit, man. And he wrote a book about his experience in hell and shit. I mean, who knows if it's true or not, but like, that's supposedly like...
He was on acid.
It's called jutsu.
Isn't that crazy? Is that one over hell?
We're back.
Like, it's just, it's pretty crazy, right? Like,
yeah.
You know? That's a trip.
I heard like someplace in the...
What if death just feels like nothing?
That's what I'm saying. Well, like, we're never gonna know what death is actually like.
Because no one's been able to, like...
Yeah, well, like, die
for like a year and come back and be like, hey, guys.
Yeah, you know?
But Jesus did.
Wow. Supposedly.
A couple of days, though, not years. How crazy.
Wow. That's still amazing.
Yeah.
But... God, you got me all sidetracked. Fucking, I forgot what I was going to say.
Well, real quick, I was going to say, because, like, on the whole thing about how... Suppose there's a place on Earth that's just a big-ass, like, deep hole. Just going into the Earth. And, like, the further you go down, all you just hear is, like, people screaming.
What I was going to say, it's called that's what I was looking up. It's called the door to hell.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Let's go down there.
It's called the Darvaza gas crater. known locally as the door to hell or gates of hell. So, and like, I've heard somewhere that someone got like a recorder and like put it in there, like just and it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy.
Did you hear it?
I heard it, yeah.
Yeah, have you heard it?
They're just like,
I think so. I want to rehear it though.
People are just like screaming and yelling. And
yeah, it just sounds like you almost can't make it out. Like it just sounds like a room full of people just like
screaming like torture like that. Well, like,
I don't think I've heard. I think I've heard like a muffled version.
How crazy!
Well, let's just get into an Ay Que Miedo. My dad told me a story too where he was, a teenager, maybe like 18, 17 around there. And him and a couple of friends were parked at the 15th Street Park. You know how it like curves in like that? Yeah. They were parked like right at the bin. Like right at the bin. And it was fucking late, he said. It was fucking late. And they were drinking beers and shit. And like they were just like bullshitting, Yeah. While they were doing the original podcast. And like there was a tree close by. And a can fell out of the tree. Right? A can fell out of the tree and they're like, what the fuck? Because their windows were down, they're all smoking cigarettes and shit, probably bud and whatever. But like, the tree was right there and they just saw like a can fall. Like, boom, they're like, what the fuck? And then like, that they started like bullshitting, like, the devil, it's a ghost or whatever. And that they're like, if the devil's real, that can will start coming towards us. Right? And then they're like, nothing happened. They're like, no, you're full of shit, whatever, whatever. They kept saying it. They're like, come on, if the devil's real, they're like, do something, we'll move it over here. And the can started rolling towards the car. Yeah. And he said that there was like no wind or nothing. That's crazy, huh?
They just took off.
He said they just took off. Like once it was just like coming towards them, they just took off. Dude, they're like, what the fuck? They're just like, vroom, vroom, they just took off. It's
weird though, because like whenever something crazy like that happens, I feel like for them they were just like, if the devil's real, like it'll start coming. But I'm just saying, like, because I thought of something like whenever something bad would happen, or like for certain situations, they'd be like, El Diablo. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember it was one time when we were at my grandma's house across the line, and I remember I was like, I don't remember what I was doing, but it was dark, I remember, and I was walking back towards her house, and I just saw this like crazy looking fucking dog. Like he just looked weird as fuck.
Possessed, maybe?
Cujo.
Yeah, Cujo. No, but like as far as I remember him, he just had like crazy ass like sharp teeth and like red eyes and shit. And he was fucking tripped up. He was just like chasing me like that. And I was like, I just ran, and like I ran into like their house. And
tried rabies and shit.
Como que like I ran in and kind of like como que checked to see like donde venía, and like it was just there was like nothing, like he was just gone. Like
you just that quickito.
And I don't know. Yeah, I just thought I left him. I was like, I ran.
Fuck that dog. Are you supernatural yourself? Crazy.
Stop. I might be.
Let's get into that.
No, pero como que like it was. I remember it was like against their house, and like it was like like the sidewalk. And like I ran into like donde tenían el portón, and like I looked back, like thinking I was gonna see it like not like right there, but like like I was gonna be able to see it and just like close it real quick. No lo miré. I'm not saying that maybe it just like went somewhere else, blah, blah, but like, I just thought it was real, like it wasn't there anymore. And then I went and I told like my mom and mis tías and like my grandma, era el diablo, and like all crazy.
They're all get Vicks.
I was just covered in like that. Oh, now you brought that up. Good thing you brought it up. Good thing you brought it up. So the other time, that's what I told you I wanted to bring up with you. I don't remember how it came up, but we were sitting the other time over there with my parents. We were eating.
Lena called.
And Lena called, because she was saying, because she was sick, she had like a really bad cough, blah, blah. So then, like...
So I think I'm dying, guys.
Yeah, blah, blah, whatever, Lena.
So, like, anyways...
Gave you my verbal will.
After we hung up with Lena and everything, we were talking about, because my parents were saying, they were saying that a way...
Well, real quick, it's another remedy, so get ready.
Yeah, it's a remedy that supposedly works really well. I don't know, right?
An elixir?
Yeah, well.
So you can try it later.
A tonic?
So it says if you have a really bad cough, to completely get rid of the cough, you have to put Vicks on your butthole. Supposedly that's a thing.
And it's straight like real. They weren't trying to bullshit.
Yeah, they were trying to bullshit.
My mom was saying that my tata, he did it and it worked him. It worked for him.
That's crazy.
Supposedly.
No, that's crazy. No,
it's true.
No, that he. I'm saying like that he did it. Well,
yeah.
But like it's funny because like I waited a few days, like, and this was just recently because this happened a while ago. And I just told.
I got a little cough and.
How much is that?
I take rid of it.
But I just asked my dad again just to see, like, you know, because sometimes he forgets stuff. ¿no? So I was just like, oye, papá, ¿para qué te pones Vicks? You know, en el fundido. He goes, para la tos. Like, you know, like duh.
Dumbass.
You fucking idiot.
Why you never done it?
So like as soon as we heard it, I remember I was like, oh, we gotta tie all this.
Yeah, so you guys remember those little Vicks tubes that they used to come out with, and you would like take them almost like a chapstick, and you can just put it in your nose and go.
I know where you're going. Okay. Okay.
Well, best.
You're just not like the chapstick.
I'm gonna just get the lid on it in, and then just inhale. But you know, I just came up to my mind how they used to sell that little thing, and I was like, "Ay, la madre, loco. You just Mexicano."
Yeah, well, that's what it was for.
It's for the butthole, not for the nose.
Oh, I was using it wrong.
I was like, stop.
Guys, you just gotta blow my nose.
You just hear in the bathroom. Ooh,
refreshing.
You just hear.
Hola. Yeah, I should come one away.
I'm better now.
He comes out singing and shit.
Yeah, what do you have a limp?
He's like nothing.
Well, go away. Side effect.
He's like, after you do that, you put Vicks on your leg too.
And you put a potato on it.
Just likes it though. Oh fuck.
Yeah, but when I heard that, I was like, oh my god. They have metallics and shit.
For real, though.
I was gonna bring up a story from
story time.
Back from high school.
Yeah.
That was the time that I got suspended, and my inner.
What a rebel!
I was like, "Fuck the system." System over down.
Rage against the machine.
Pissed.
You remember when we used to hear it?
Yeah.
But my inner Mexican kicked in. So
my god, here we go.
So what do you think? What do you think I did?
Got Vicks.
His inner Mexican kicked in at me.
Te pusiste Vicks en el culo.
In class like that?
So you were eating a taco
when I wasn't supposed to.
Well, you weren't supposed to. You were trying to fix someone's car. All like the stereotypical. In class.
Well, give us a clue of what kind
of
I had to do something about the la garrita.
The inner spit came out.
Something about la garrita, the border.
You said something?
No, it's something like people do at the border.
It has something to do with like maybe like washing windows or like.
They were trying to sell gum.
Yeah, well.
Like, go to class, like, no. Well, anyways, I try to like smuggle. So my friends out of like school.
Hi, Han Solo, smuggler.
It's cause like
rebel.
I was the first rebel. But it's cause I remember we
only a Star Wars story.
Only solo.
Solo way. But I was cause we had free periods. And I remember exactly, like, two of my friends, I remember if they took away the free period, like, because you used to have an ID, and on the back of it...
Free period means no class, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, because, like, maybe people are like, free period.
So Han Solo's a spit.
Yeah, okay. I'm him now. But on the back of the ID, it showed, like, the class time, you know. I had it every day. So, like, it was, like, the everyday class I had at that time for lunch. So, on the back, it was saying, you know, like, I don't know what the fuck. I don't even remember what it said.
So I would just say like the day that you're not in class.
Yeah, it said like the class in the back like that. So that had that free period. Mm-hmm. So I don't remember if they forgot their ID, and like, cause the security guards are dicks also. If you don't if you don't have it, they don't let you through. And I don't remember if they took it away from them, like the free period, like forever, and they just had a regular ID, or if they forgot the ID. One or the other. It was two of them. So me and my other like homie, or closer homie, we usually left together. So we got in my car, shitty ass Pontiac, Bonneville, and it was us two in the front.
Corolla Deville?
Where I parked, like
Corolla Deville.
Where I parked, you could see, like the security guard could see my car. So I remember, like I just pulled up somewhere else, like hidden inside the cars.
He's just watching you guys, like you're putting people like in your trunk.
I was like, oh shit!
In the trunk?
Yeah, I did.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I drove somewhere else so you couldn't see us, and I put them in the trunk.
Just like put them in a tree like that.
So when you leave, they won't see them in your car.
Yeah, well, because like it would just be us two, much of our free period, like thing. Yeah.
Well, that's because they're all trying. I guess some of them were trying to ditch then.
No, they had a free period, but they took it away from them.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I said they couldn't get out.
Oh. Okay.
So that's all I was trying to I was like smuggling them. So I got them in the trunk, and there was these three other guys that used to like have the same periods, and they like hung out with us sometimes.
Human trafficking.
So they're done donuts and shit like that.
So they're like, for some reason, like let's go with them too. So all three of them packed in the back of my car, in the back seat, and it was me and my other homie in the front, and the two in the trunk. And I was like, all right, let's go. And they start going, and there's a speed bump. So everyone is just boom, like loud as fuck, 'cause it was too much weight off.
Yeah.
And then like he just needs like open the trunk. I was like, I don't got a button for it. I was like, it doesn't open like from here. He's like, get out and I open it. And I went to go open it like that. And, like what? Like they just found them right there.
Shit, man, don't fucking tell me what to do.
Yeah, you can't be like, you can't search my car.
Yeah, well.
No, well, I don't know.
Do you have a warrant? Oh, like,
well, they can't search you, shit, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know. But like, it's because I guess you already knew one.
But it's because, like Uli said, well, like, I probably would have just done the same thing because I would not go, I just picture Uli, like, sweating. Nothing, sir.
I don't have fucking, like, 6 people in the back.
Pretty much did. And then, like, it was them two in the trunk, and, like, he made me get out. And I went. And I opened it, and you see, like, my friend just, like, looking up at us, like,
he's like, hi. He's all, so Willie, it's nice in here. You're not going to need a repair.
You should have been like, what the fuck? Like you didn't know and shit.
They should have just straight up been like, fucking trying to play it out. Be like, wow, Woody, so I dust scrape before in the back on the speed bump. Alright, let's get back to class. Oh, what's up, mister?
I remember, like, that was, I think, my junior year. And, like, the guy, like, I knew, like, it wasn't gonna be true, but like, if you would have just told me, it would have been them two in trouble. Now everybody gets in trouble. So, what the fuck? Like, and I remember, like, they took away my free period and I got suspended.
For how long? Forever?
For the rest of the year.
No.
Well, like, I had my free period, but
Cool, just like, I'm still suspended.
Because I never went back.
Yeah, I'm still on suspension right now.
Nah, like, they took away, like, the thing on my ID. So, like, I had my free period, but I just couldn't leave. They, like, made me stay in school. I was like, boring.
Yeah, they just have special stickers to put over the thing like that. Just like, you can't leave anymore.
Bitches.
I used to just ditch. I used to go to this other place.
What a Red Bull.
Hey,
like, it's just the guy hold me.
I remember we used to just go ditching. It was so easy back then, wow.
You guys didn't even have the fence, though.
We did.
You guys had the fence?
They put it up when we went in, wow.
Oh, shit.
It's because they knew.
Yeah, they put it up when we were going in.
Specs.
They were just and I remember people always used to make, like, jokes. They'd be like, they put it up because they knew we were coming, wow, shit like that.
All proud of the fence?
Yeah.
Well,
people are probably like, fucking dumbasses because you guys don't know how to fucking chill and shit.
Or just the
You don't know how to play it cool and shit. Always getting in trouble, getting caught. Dumbasses, you guys like, no, it's because we're so tough.
Yeah, well, that's because we're the cool kids.
They knew. Our rep, they knew it.
No, but they put up I remember they put up the fence.
And you were some bad 8th graders.
Yeah, well, or it's not shame. I mean, we did have trouble sometimes. Like,
fighting the security guards.
Yeah, well. We're stuff like fighting them like fucking,
That's rude.
Now put them up.
Yeah, well, just what the fuck?
Now put resistance.
I was just like running over with my car and shit. I remember there used to be this one security guard there at the school. They used to call him Squanto, and like he used to chase you up. Like if you're trying to like
he's throwing tomahawks at you.
all crazy.
No, but I remember. Hi! All scared I am.
Squanto!
You see when he's going, you see like smoke signals in the background?
For some reason, I just pictured Nightwolf from Mortal Kombat.
But that's what they used to call him, I remember. They used to call him Squanto. And one of the things that always pops into my head, because he used to chase you off, if he saw that you were trying to like ditch.
Your name for him was just like Dances with Bears. He said, little Dances with Bears.
Yeah.
No ditching.
That's why he always danced with Tito.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember I ever stopped dancing with him. That's why he used to let me go. No, but yeah, like he used to chase
He's
you.
gonna fight him at the
rain dancing shit.
I remember this one time we had a fire. No, I remember if it was a fire drill.
We had a fire school. We made a fire.
It was like I remember if it was a fire drill or someone called in like a bomb threat because we used to get them a lot back in the day. Well,
yeah, well, fucking dicks.
So somebody would
Rebels.
Somebody called in.
They built the fence.
Somebody they called like they're just trying to keep us down.
No wonder we need that wall.
Stock of your hair is orange, Alex.
Huh? You're just wearing a tie.
Yeah.
What?
Your Woka got all fucking boggle as fuck, well. But there was a bomb threat, and you know how they used to take you to the back over there, like in the field and shit,
like lining you up.
Yeah, well, we're stopped.
Blow you guys all up at the same time.
Yeah,
instead of leaving the whole area, they'll just get in the back.
Yeah, so they used to we used to go to the back, and they used to have to call people in, and they used to check all the rooms and shit. So we'd be out there for a while. I remember this one time there was just like a group of just a whole bunch of people from my grade. We're just kicking it, and then it started ending. Everybody go back to class, and como que some of us started kind of we were gonna just fuck it, we're gonna just get the fuck out.
Already outside of class, well, might as well never go back.
Just raw, just go ditch. Pero como que he saw us, from the distance, and then it just looks so funny because he just starts running towards us, and then you just see our whole everybody just scattered like crazy, so he wasn't able to really catch anybody, because everybody just went in a different direction and shit,
They're just scared of Squanto, dude.
Yeah, there was everybody was all scared of Squanto. Hot ass. But if anything, I never got suspended. I never really got caught for anything. I was a good kid.
You were just clever, never got caught.
Yeah,
I never got caught.
I pretty much just got fucked over because of I think if nobody else went in the back seat, we probably would have made it through because it wouldn't have been as heavy. I just had 5 people.
For some reason, I just picture his car just scraping in the back like that. I ain't got nothing.
My car's low enough already.
Yeah.
So I was just I already had a bad feeling with the people in the back.
Cruising in a 6-4.
Yeah, well.
I just picture my car's already low anyway, just all fucking dragging it.
I'm at the floor and I'm laying down, catching your drum, what?
Just
looking up at him.
like that.
Yeah, well.
Fucking Uli.
But that's fucking Uli, dumbass.
A hot
Wasn't my fault.
That doesn't open, he said.
But
I don't have a button for it.
I have a trunk.
Hey, I don't even have the key right now. Let me go get it. I'll be right back.
Hey, he looks in
when I drop my love,
I wired it and shit.
Fucking dick, that guy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Was it Squanto?
No.
Oh, fucking.
He never existed. He was a myth.
Oh, he's the legend. The legend of Squanto.
The myth, the legend.
Geronimo.
Yeah. Alright, so thanks everyone for listening to another episode of EAU Podcast. We've been keeping it up. The consistency, though.
That's key.
Llaves.
Llave.
It was just a
I was like, llaves. Okay, got it.
Alright, so all the information for where to find us is going to be in the description. Hit us up. But thanks everybody for listening. Cowabunga, because I'm looking at the cup right there. We'll see you guys next time.
Reconocer.
Oh, that's the one thing I was going to tell you. That's because remember we were saying?
Yeah, look at my tongue.
Look at his tongue when he does that. They just start going all crazy.
Hey, wait. What that tongue do?
It's gonna be we were just talking about how people can't roll their R's well. And then,
that's not even hard,
so I was just doing it like, and then Uri looked at me. He was doing it too, and then like his son was just going all crazy. I was like, "What the fuck? What are you?" I was like, "Look at yourself in the mirror."
That's because they don't need ass.
I've been practicing.
Believe it. Chewy. El pinche Chewbacca.
Pinche Chewy.